Hey guys, JMN here. Welcome to my video. Today we will finally talk about the latest Miyavi album called The Samurai Sessions Volume 2. As an artist, Miyavi shouldn't need much introduction. He started his career on the Visual Kei group Duet Le Quartz in 1999 before he started to do his solo work in 2002. Miyavi became well known for his unique guitar play, which is heavily inspired by bass guitar slapping techniques. Albums like What's My Name from 2010, which is my all-time favorite Miyavi record, are the perfect display of this skillful guitar technique. In 2012 he released the album The Samurai Sessions Volume 1, where he teamed up with guest musicians from different genres like rap or electronics. Of course the announcement could be seen as a bit controversial, however it turned out well and the sales and the fans did definitely approve of this interesting experiment. Now he's back with the second part of this interesting crossover project. We will check it out together right after the intro. As always, we will start with the general release informations. Samurai Sessions Volume 2 was released on the 11th of November by Virgin Music, which is a subdivision of Universal Music. The album features 10 new tracks with a playtime of 34 minutes. The first song, Dancing With My Fingers, was previously released as a music video. Fans can import the album as a standard edition or a limited edition with a bonus DVD. The digital version can be purchased through typical download services like Amazon or iTunes and comes with an additional bonus track called Long Nights. You can also stream the whole album through Spotify. The opener Dancing With My Fingers starts straightforward with a very danceable rhythm. Daichi Mura adds a really addicting pop vibe, which is really hard to ignore. A very strong single which prepares the course for the following tracks. The next guest is Sky High, also known as Mitsuhiro Hitaka from the very popular J-pop act AAA. This song sounds more relaxed and offers a convincing rap performance. At this point I already have to say that these songs are way more enjoyable than expected, because usually I'm not too big into pop music. With Fight Club we got another rap influenced track. Shukichi from Exile does an excellent job, and also Miyavi plays some cool and funky guitar parts. I especially enjoy the pre-chorus with these slow guitar riffs and the simple black and white shouts. On Banzai's song we get a feature by Verbal, who had his first success with the hip-hop crew M-Flow in the late 90s and early 2000s. To be honest, this track falls a little bit flat compared to the previous ones. It doesn't sound bad, but the other tracks had way more addicting choruses. Bumps in the Night was probably the track which I looked forward the most. This song features Masato from Coltrane, and from an instrumental perspective it surprises with a really reduced sound. However, the dominant electronic beats are groovy enough to keep your body moving. Masato does a really great job on this track, and I was pleasantly surprised that he also managed to add some screamed vocals into this song. Definitely one of the highlights on this album. However, I have to say it isn't as much in your face as other tracks on this album, so you should definitely give it some time to grow. At this point I'm not entirely sure if I should be impressed or disappointed by Miyavi's talent to blend in with the general sound of each song. So far there were only very few moments where his guitar work is really outstanding or building a highlight in a song. That's kinda sad, because if you listen closely he plays some amazing stuff. This also doesn't change with the following No Thanks Ya, which is dominated by electronic breaks and the rapping of Chanmina. With Flashback featuring Ken, we finally got a track with Miyavi's trademark sound. His funky guitar play really takes the spotlight and it makes the song a pleasure to listen to. The The chorus sounds rather experimental, but it's strangely memorable. At first, I wasn't sure what to think of this kind of vocals, but I caught myself summing this melody way too often. All My Life is a clash between the Japanese superstars Hide and Miyavi. You would expect a more rock-focused style, but instead you get an extremely poppy sound. At first I thought the chorus with these girly backup vocals would be annoying, but it turned out to be way too catchy. I think a sentence which I could repeat for many of these songs. Also, Miyavi plays some outstanding guitar leads, and the general beat foundation makes this song perfect for the disco floor. I hate to admit it, but yeah, I completely enjoyed this song. Forget You with the Malaysian Australian singer Chanel, maybe the most traditional sounding pop song on this record. I wouldn't say it stands out in particular, but at least it has a nice flow. It's some nice background music, which I wouldn't mind being played in the radio. Slap It stays true to its name and is a pure display of Miyavi's trademark sound. He goes wild on the guitar, and of course this is very enjoyable. In my opinion, it would definitely fit on albums like What's My Name. Last we got a bonus track, Long Night, with Sunita, which seems to be a female Afghanian rapper. At least that's what I came up when I did my research for this album. The chorus sounds pretty epic, and the lyrics are a really interesting political statement about the current situation in the world with immigration and refugees and all this stuff. And it's really nice to see them picking up such a controversial topic. Maybe this bonus track should have been the actual ending song on this album, because I think it really fits well in this position. All things considered, Samurai Sessions Volume 2 is a really interesting album. It shows a lot of pop and rap influences, and as I said, I'm usually not a big fan of this kind of music. However, in this case, the songwriting was done well and Miyavi really made it work. There are tons of hits like Dancing With My Fingers, Bumps in the Night or All My Life, which forced their way into my long-time memory. And in fact, just this morning I caught myself summing one of the melodies in my head, and they won't let me go. I would say addiction is a very strong word, but it definitely hits the nail for these songs. As I said before, not every track is a killer and some fall flat, but whatever, you still get 40 minutes of high quality entertainment out of this album. For these reasons, I can give the Samurai Sessions Volume 2 a really strong 9 out of 10. It may not be for everyone, and especially fans of Miyavi's rock roots may be disappointed. However, if you listen to this album with an open mindset, it will definitely get the best of you. If Miyavi keeps this really high standard for his collaborations, I'm definitely looking forward for a third volume of the Samurai Session series. This being said, we already came to the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave me a like and make sure to discuss the album in the comment section. Also check out some of my other videos like these two for example. As always, for more content about Japanese music you can subscribe to this channel or follow me on social media like Twitter, Facebook or Reddit. And if you want to go the extra mile, you can also support me on Patreon. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.